100%.
Should be no
100%.
reason why you can't.
Listen, I'm broke, we ain't got it. But guess what? I lost over 100 pounds. I don't want to hear nothing.
Man, they still love her. When I be like, depending where you go at on the internet, there's people that's going to praise her and they just try and bully her. All this fat phobia type stuff.
I'm gonna let you chicks know a secret, man. When you big like Lizzo and you do go in and put in the work and lose weight, you know how fine man, you know how fine big chicks are when they lose weight and they shape it up? Oh my God. Am I lying? I'm lying.
Nah, you're serious, bro. That's when they call themselves a big body Benz. Because if you think of a body Benz, it's like very curvy.
That Dre looking nice. What it is that certain big chicks that are naturally curvy, they let themselves go and then just expect you to be like, accept me. No. If any chick I'm dealing with start getting a little bit too gargantuan, I'm gonna be like, yo, you looking a little too bit. Especially now, I lost 100 pounds. I could just hold that over yet. Listen, I lost 100. What you doing? You can't bust down a good 40? You can't bust down a good 50? Like, for real? You said what? What you about to say?
I said nope.
That's crazy.
You really can't. But the thing is, she promoting it like it's positive. That's the bad thing about it.
That's crazy. That's gaining a bunch of weight and having a heart attack ain't positive.
It's not. But then other people will be like, oh, it's cool. But if you say anything else, she's just gonna use that as her advantage. Then she just get like the top Hollywood lawyer or some shit.
And what, sue you for saying that she needs to be healthy?
Yeah. No, that's about whatever her situation is. What's her situation?
Oh, we're about to get into that. I was just roasting them. Roasting that. I was trying to set a point, not even just about Lizzo, because I'm sick of people doing this whole like glorifying being overweight and unhealthy shit. Right? Like I don't like that. So I did want to touch on that before we got into the more serious stuff. Yeah. But overall, I was hearing that she was being like sued for something else.
Yeah, she did something to her.
They said that at first it was that she was fat shaming them, her background.
Yeah.
And now they're saying that she hit them, that they have
or something down their mouth.
A harassment made them eat some bananas.
Yeah.
Made them eat bananas out of somebody's stuff.
Yep.
But let's get into some of these clips, because don't just go by my word. Let's see what the hell some of these news stations are talking about. Let's pull it up.
What if you could do SEO smart?
That's a bar.
That is a bar. That's how he sounds. That is 100% how he sounds. Something rounds of basic. Oh no, man. Chill Rock. Please play it. Tell me I'm good. Tell me I'm good, Chill Rock.
Lizzo,
I killed him, right? Did I kill Knoxville, Chill Rock? Tell me I'm better than Grizzy. Say it.
You better than Grizzy,
like,
man.
Chill Rock gonna be like, well, yeah, you are better than Grizzy. It was a draw. Yeah, y'all the same level, nigga.
Y'all the same level.
Same. Facts. Let's take a look at this Lizzo situation. I got it pulled up now because ads was about to start playing and whatnot.
Songs are often accompanied by messages of body positivity.
Watch out for the big girls.
While promoting her Emmy-winning reality show, Watch Out for the Big Girls.
I forgot she had a reality show for fat people. She had a fat reality, the biggest gainer instead of the biggest loser. Then who can gain the most?
Bro.
You trying to see it jiggle? We trying to see it jiggle. We not trying to see it melt. There's a difference.
Lizzo told Today she was looking for dancers who match that message.
I finally had the platform to do an open call audition for girls who look like me.
But in a new lawsuit filed by 3 former dancers, Lizzo was accused of weight shaming. One of the dancers, Ariana Davis, says Lizzo called attention to her weight gain with thinly veiled concerns, though she never explicitly stated it.
I just had this feeling that they had a problem with the way I was gaining weight.
Bitch! No. Don't have me out here defending Lizzo. Don't do that. Wait. You suing for someone fat shaming you, but they never fat shamed you?
They never.
I just felt like she just felt like they were sharing.
Bro, I told you, off of feelings and emotions, bro. They make a case off of that and then make people feel guilty for that shit.
That sounds wild, fam. That's how the judge reacted when he seen this. If he had any common sense, and he seen this as that's the first. Bitch, you wasting my time. What are you talking about?
You're here for a fucking joke.
You got to let the people. You reading minds, man. How did you know that they was fat shaming you? If they never fat shamed, they never said nothing. I'm thinking they was like, yo, listen, you getting a little too hefty. We got to sum it down, girl. There's a lot of dance moves you got to do. No, they didn't even say that. She just felt like.
Yep. Because they felt like it and her feelings was hurt. That's what really happened.
Man, woke people eat themselves.
Make shit up out of nowhere, bro. Already got like everything that they need to be financially stable, but want more attention.
Want more. It's like a snake eating its tail, bro. And what it is when you set these woke guidelines, right? And you just like, yo, this is what I'm gonna fall by. Yeah, everyone else that says something about fat people is mean. When you set that as the fucking foundation, now when people want to come at you, when you hurt their feelings in any way, shape, or form, it's a wrap.
Yep.
It's a wrap. Now they're gonna try to destroy you. They eating themselves. You build up that base, and now they're gonna destroy you.
Weight gain with thinly veiled concerns, though she never explicitly stated it.
I just had this feeling that they had a problem with the way I was gaining weight.
Yo, this shit is the wokest shit ever.
I just had a feeling that they didn't like the fact that I was gaining weight. I would think you gaining weight is a huge issue if you are a dancer and they need you to be on top of your game. If you were a basketball player and you gain weight, do you think that they're going to let you do the Shaq? No, he's a special fucking case. That nigga is different. Every other basketball player can't have Big Macs in their front door like before they like go out and perform. No.
If it was possible, then they wouldn't perform as well as they should.
That's big facts. Fam, like dancers or singers that don't even plan on trying to lose weight end up going out and performing and losing weight by going on tour. Right? So if you're gaining, something is up. Yeah, right? And I'm not a doctor, but I remember there was a time when Ciara used to be thick as hell?
Yeah.
Before she slimmed up? She was thick as hell. You know why she slimmed up? Tour.
Because that was just,
She even said it. I remember interviews when she was like, yeah, man, going on tour so much, I be losing weight. So when she first came out, niggas was like, who that thick ass singer? That Bow Wow scooped up. Nigga, damn.
Traveling everywhere.
And dancing all night. So when you got background dancers who are probably doing more dancing than the singer, you saying you gaining weight sounds a little bit outrageous to me. Know what I mean? It sounds a little too
bro.
crazy.
It don't sound normal.
It's part of your job.
When you really listen, it's like, what the fuck? Is this a joke?
It's crazy. Aren't these women saying that Lizzo made them take bites? Yeah. We gonna get to it. I want to start from beginning to end. Let's do beginning to end.
Davis filed the suit with Crystal Williams and Noel Rodriguez.
Hold on, let me go back to them.
She looked like she probably was jealous of the one on the left.
Crystal
for sure.
Williams.
I was about. Damn, man, you be reading my mind.
Well,
right. I was about to say the most presentable one is probably the one on the left. One on the left look like if she just like picks a diet up, she about to be killing them out there. She killing them right now. That's a thick joint in the hood right now. That's a hood thick chick right now. The other middle one,
that everybody got, it could get that.
Yeah, that look crazy. That look. She's gonna try to scoop me. She gonna slide on my DM right now.
Yeah, she gonna come at you. She gonna be more. You mean?
I don't know who this is with the trench coat trying to look like Carmen Sandiego in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
wearing big ass zebra platform shoes.
Rodriguez. They allege that at
who was it? The one on the side? It was probably the one next to the trench coat.
After party at a strip club in Amsterdam, where sexually explicit acts were taking place on stage, Lizzo began.
Yo, the news is wrong for using that clip when they said that.
Yeah,
they wrong for that. Wrong for that. They're like, yeah, she did some explicit. Yeah, that sound like
inviting cast members to take turns touching the performers.
I briefly touched a performer. I was very mortified. Everyone burst into laughter.
It's something Dave.
Shawty said she was mortified. Okay, let me not do that. Like, yeah, she could be probably extremely, well, shit, why are you working for Lizzo? If you that conservative the way you like, oh, touching some booty cheeks is too much, then you probably wouldn't be shaking your stuff up there with Lizzo.
Exactly. They doing it because they wanted that little clout that she got with her. Even if it's good or bad.
See, you can't go into the fire and not get burnt. You can't do that. Like, if you gonna work for Lizzo, expect some crazy. If I work for Lizzo, I already know it's about to get hectic out here in these streets.
Of course.
I'm well aware. And that's for anywhere. You should know your surroundings of where you about to go into. That's for anything. You can think of the most random shit. If I was to work for Daily Wire, I would know what I would have to deal with from all angles. If I was to work for, well, if I work for Crowder, I already know what I'm about to walk into.
You gotta know what you walk. Yeah. You gotta always know your surroundings.
You should
know exactly what might happen. You gotta be a step ahead of the game.
Exactly. Adults. You gotta be aware.
Eva says she didn't want to do, but felt pressured to do.
I did not ask for it.
Nobody pressuring me to do shit.
I said no multiple times.
Hell no.
According to the suit, the dancers also allege Lizzo falsely accused them of drinking alcohol before shows. And because of that, they were forced to audition for their jobs again.
She would pick and choose when she wanted to be professional and when she wanted things to be personal.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with making sure your dancers ain't drunk. Like,
right.
Why y'all really got me defending Lizzo? This is crazy. What the hell? Yeah, you should not be out here dancing and you can't keep your step up because you drunk. Oh, she tested us. So if a job does a drug test, they supervillains?
No, it's a job. Make sure that niggas is not high as shit on the job.
Just be honest. The last drug test I took, I failed. And guess what? Before I took it, I was honest.
Yeah.
I remember, the nigga slammed the door. He was like, why would you tell me that? I was like, I don't lie. Nigga, am I fired? Like, you want me to leave?
No, they give you that opportunity for coming truthful to them.
Right. They put you on probation or something. Right. Yeah. I mean, let you try to get it out your system. Come back and come take this test. I was like, nigga, whatever. That shit gonna be dirty even then too, nigga.
Both Williams and Davis say they were fired this past spring while Rodriguez resigned. In an interview, Davis also describing an interaction with Lizzo.
She proceeded to say, dancers get fired for gaining weight. You should basically be grateful to be here.
The trio was also suing Lizzo's
Lizzo, only one that can be fed.
Yo, that's real talk. What's crazy is she's being a fraud, right? So I'm defending Lizzo, but I do want to give Lizzo her criticism because she's a fraud. If you're so super pro fatness and love who you are, that does sound crazy. People would probably go to work for you because of the comfortability of, yes, I know that I won't get fired for being overweight. This is where I could come and shine. You had a whole fucking TV show dedicated to finding fat chicks to dance for you. Them being fat being a problem is hypocritical. That's stupid. I was like, imagine somebody who works for me and I fire them because they too anti-woke. Niggas would be like, yo, what the fuck? BX? Like, nigga. What are you doing? I thought you was Mr. Anti-woke, 5-time champion. You fired him because he said F feminism? Like, oh no, you a fraud.
You tripping.
Nigga, I would be. I fire a nigga for saying fuck feminism. Something's in my veins. Chill Rock, help me out, nigga. Check on me. If I'm doing that,
I'm gonna have to bring up your old clips. I'm telling you, I gotta go find all your clips.
Bro, yo, look at this, nigga. Remember who you are, nigga. Remember yourself. Please get out the sunken place because, nigga, I stand for what I stand for. So yes, because I'm giving the girls criticism, they could be bullshitting as well as Lizzo could be a fraud. Nigga, both could be true.
Yeah, that's the only thing, man. Only they know and God.
Who is these chicks? Some of these chicks do not look like they dance for Lizzo.
Wait, you should basically be grateful to be here.
The trio is also suing Lizzo's production company and her dance captain, Shirlene Quigley.
That's what her dance captain ain't even fat? That's why I was like, who are these? Some of these girls look like
she discriminates too.
Yeah, you know what it is? Listen, she wants you to be thick. She don't want you to be fat. Some of these girls look thick. They fit the part. They not over. I'm seeing a lot of hips. I'm seeing a lot of jiggling that's not too bad. But then some of them, I'm like, all right, nigga, let these girls be an example. You about to get fired if you don't slow it down, G. Get at least hit some squats. Nigga, you don't even got to do cardio for real. If you really just do some weighted squats, sometimes, nigga, that the muscle will eat some of the fat and your shit just gonna look crazy.
Wow.
The trio is also suing Lizzo's production.
No, that's all I would say. Girls that are overweight, when they go to the gym and actually try to lose weight and they get to their goal, nigga, they be fine as fuck. Because they be thick as hell. They be thick. Fuck the stretch marks, nigga. They be thick as hell, nigga. Looking fine as that, looking like SZA out here in these streets, nigga. Like, what? SZA thick as hell, just in case you know.
I can
singer.
I can see. I can hear. I can see.
Nigga, you ain't never seen none of the clips of like Kai going crazy, reacting to her finally turning around? Oh, she looking.
I don't think I did.
Nigga, SZA shit is ridiculous. Like, that's been the thing that niggas was talking about for years. Like, nigga, is she really that thick? And then recently she did a video like with a bathing suit and turned around. And a lot of niggas was like going crazy, thirsty as fuck.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that shit. It was a wave of niggas doing that shit.
Yeah, going crazy.
So they kept saying "got" or some shit.
Got. Yeah, that's the shit that the kids be saying. Got. That's the Kai shit. He got the kids saying that shit. But yeah, SZA thick as hell.
Production company and her dance captain.
I assume Rihanna thick as hell now too after having that kid.
Hell yeah.
I assume she got healthy.
That.
Charlene Quigley accusing her of forcing her religious beliefs on them. Lizzo was not commenting on the suit. A champion of positivity on stage, now accused of enabling a toxic work environment behind the curtain.
You go from preaching about sisterhood to then turning around.
Yes, I do want to say both could be true. Like, yes, they could be overselling this, and also Lizzo could be a hypocrite. Like, she could 100% be a hypocrite. What you think, Sherrock?
I feel as though she could also be a hypocrite, but at the same time, I feel like it's probably not as deep as they making it seem. But they like, fuck it. We gotta make this believable so we can get the money that we deserve, because now we no longer have jobs.
Exactly.
So if they could get a little something out of it, if they get that lawsuit up and they get that shit, they gonna be cool. They're gonna be happy. But they could also be blown out of proportion, because you know when people are at that higher level, they like, yo, people are gonna believe this and they're gonna eat it up because they believe Lizzo is this fat or big thick woman empowerment movement. But if she really doing that shit, that's fucked up.
Yeah, because she would be a total hypocrite. It would make no sense. You're recruiting fat chicks to not be fat? The fuck?
I'm saying that it's a privilege that you know us by name.
Efforts by NBC News to reach Lizzo's production company were unsuccessful, and her dance captain, Charlene Quigley, has not responded to our request for comment. We also want to point out not every claim in the lawsuit was brought against every defendant.
I mean, Lizzo's got such an online presence, Joe. What's been the reaction there? What are folks saying on the...
So after Lizzo posted to Instagram yesterday without...
Went through the complaint. It's got a lot of people involved in the part I thought had substance was having the dancers turn over their phones, held them in a room till someone confessed to record. Whoa.
Wow.
Now hold on. I want more. I got questions. If this is true, did they sign a non-disclosure agreement or something NDA. Stating that exactly? Because comedians take phones all the time. They lock phones up. A lot of comedians, when you go to their shows now, they take your phone. So you don't record and release their comedy special before they're ready for it to come out. So it depends. If they have an agreement where you're not supposed to record her, then I can understand. But still, kind of, that's a little crazy. I just fire whoever did it. I wouldn't even try to take phones. Like, whoever did it, we'll find out. And when we find out, we fire. In fact, no, fuck it. Everybody getting fired. Until we find out who did it, everybody get fired. And guess what? Somebody gonna snitch because they don't want to lose their job. Exactly. And then we just fire that person. You ain't got to snatch phones and shit. Evidently, one of the dancers won a reality show. Yep, okay, that's her TV show with Lizzo on it. So it's actually a reality series. Wow. Okay, so yeah, she recruited a girl to be fat and then fired her for being fat. Let me see. I'm gonna look into what this is.
Out referencing the controversy at all. Many fans did react with dismay in the comments. Some other former employees, including her ex-creative director, have weighed in supporting the former dancers and suggesting they witnessed and experienced similar treatment. Some online are also pointing out, by the way, that Beyonce at her concert last night left Lizzo's name out of a lyric that usually lists her along with.
Of course. Of course.
She got to please her audience.
Yeah, just come on. The Queen Bee. Yeah, you ain't gonna smear damage my little name. You ain't worried.
Yeah.
You ever seen that Swarm TV show?
No.
Oh damn, you gotta watch that, bro. And God, check that out. Down the road, the same people that made Atlanta made a TV show that's pretty much taking shots at Beyonce called Swarm about her crazy fans. It's a pretty much a serial killer who's a Beyonce fan, allegedly.
And she wants to kill her.
They switched the name. Nah, not at all. She's just doing it to everybody else. What they did was they took a lot of true crime incidents that had connection to Beyonce in real life, changed the person to a fake singer, and then filmed a bunch of shit and made it all connect into one person. But all these incidents are true incidents of someone went missing while going to a Beyonce concert. A Beyonce fan got murdered at this place or so and so. And they took a bunch of these incidents, combined it, changed it to not be connected to Beyonce, but it's clear as day that they're talking about Beyonce.
Exactly.
Right? They even mentioned an incident where someone got bit, which was a clear indication to the Sanaya Lathan. And like, this is a bunch of shit. Solange, like they threw a lot of like shade at them, but it was pretty entertaining though. And I got the metaphor. If they do a season 2, that should be crazy.
With other artists, lots of speculation right now as fans react to the news of this
So
loss.
probably speak out soon, I'm guessing. Yeah. All right, Joe.
Sure,
Thank
please,
you.
Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Let me see, is there something else? I want to hear about these they didn't really talk about the other charges, bro. They ain't really talking about the charges. Lizzo responds to allegations. No, I want to hear the other allegations first. See, they went to TMZ. He was a claims dancers, fear, retaliation. I want to hear what the banana, man. Give me the banana story, nigga. Let's see how real this is. I don't see no major place talking about it. Claims dancers, fear, retaliation. They there with a lawyer. Do they mention a banana in this? Because I searched banana and this popped up.
I don't know. Hopefully,
were these demands or suggestions made by Lizzo, as you say, were they?
This nigga look homeless. I just running TMZ looking like he out here in the field for real. That's how he be catching you with the camera.
Yeah.
He right there in the trash can. You like, oh, look at this homeless person. TMZ. Snipe picture. Take the outfit off. He got a suit on. Jump in the car like fucking XXX.
Direct, where they said, I really want you to do it? Or was it more, I'm afraid if I don't, I might get fired?
Yeah, I think for both of us, there was like this always looming feeling of thinking that if you didn't do something or you didn't adhere to certain suggestions or demands, that your job could be in jeopardy. I mean, there have been...
Well, that's how jobs work sometimes.
Yeah.
You got duties, and you don't do the duties, you out.
Specific instances, for example, whenever we...
you about to say?
The lawyer in the middle, like, what the fuck?
He's just like, let me get this check. He hoping for a settlement. I'm gonna be honest. He hoping for a settlement. He ain't trying to take this to court. He want to get paid off off them immediately just for showing up. He want a check. He want a show up check.
We're in contact with our agents, and we were trying to negotiate receiving a retainer while we were working with the team. Things kind of started being more tense in the work environment, more hostile. So right off the bat, we kind of already felt like the energy was shifting. And after negotiations for retainers began, we got an email before one of the shows.
We was negotiating more money.
Yeah, the way they looked at each other and nodded gave me like
so right when we wanted to negotiate, and then now during negotiations, I'm gonna come out with this claim.
The one on the left now, the one on the left don't speak throughout this video at least two times. They said she was gonna be the speaker.
Basically from somebody from her management team saying that the way that we have been acting was unprofessional and the attitudes that we were exhibiting on the job was unacceptable, and that it could be grounds for termination. And that's just one specific instance that we went through in regards to working with the team.
There is so many instances where dancers who did
have fun with her and, go along with like what she was doing and, be down for anything that they were favored. They were hired for more shows. They were invited on, like private jets and to do cool things.
So you mean the people that actually helped the company out and did what the business told them to got rewarded for doing what the business?
That's how a job is. You start out as small fry in a job, and you work your way up. You want to be supervisor. Those people get most of the time they get favoritism because they help the business. If you're not willing to do what you need to do to help grow, they got looking at it like, why would I bring them if they're going to do their own shit or they're not listening to what I'm trying to tell them to do? It'll be best for all of us.
That's basic shit. Is like, fam, if you had a company, right? Say you ran a burger restaurant and of your 3 employees, 2 of them work hard as fuck. When you say, hey man, can you clean this? Can you do this? They don't give you no back talk. They try to knock it out. And then there's one that's like, well, what? We got to renegotiate, doesn't it? When you do that, you got to take the risk that your value is not as high as what you think it is when you talk that renegotiate bullshit. And then you might get fired, and the ones who do comply will get rewarded. Exactly. That's how business works, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get rewarded for the grunt work, nigga. Like, that's just the way it is. I've had a job, was sick of it, was doing mad grunt work, and then ended up getting promoted to be the supervisor, like, right after that, without even acknowledging, shit. I didn't even peep that.
Because your work ethic, it speaks for you.
Right.
Some people get jealous of that.
Exactly. Keep going. What you about to say?
Some people be jealous of that, but they didn't put in none of the footwork yet. So in order for you to get that same privileges that other people got, like getting on private jets, private parties and stuff like that, those are for the exclusive people, the exclusive members that were willing to do the things that Lizzo said, like, yo, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need you to do this. They're going to get more treatment than you guys are going to get because it's like, y'all didn't put in that real work. If she said, yo, you getting fat, she basically trying to tell you, like, yo, you gotta lose a little weight. You getting a little too big. Like, you gotta be thick. I get paid for being fat. You don't.
There you go. Fam. There you go, bro. That's just this basic shit. And even outside of business, take it like I think we had a discussion on your stream. Go and check out Chill Rock, guys. Go and check out his channel. We had this discussion when I even said that when it comes to my subscribers, the ones who ride for me extra hard, nigga, their word means a little bit more to me.
Yeah.
So if people are giving me recommendations, part of a special privileges for being a loyal supporter of mine, and I'm always seeing you in the live chat, I'm seeing you in the comment section, you in Discord, you rocking with me, right? I can talk about a bunch of different things throughout the live stream, and you stay for the whole thing. When you say, hey, BX, you should check this out, there's a good chance I'm going to check it out ASAP.
Exactly. Your word is bond.
Because y'all fuck with me. So that's the same thing in the business. If there's people that's going extra hard because they really rocking with you and they like the job, but they see it as this ain't just a job, this is a life. Nigga, like
it's a career.
This is a career. This could turn into something.
Some people want their own attention, their own shine. They're not trying to help build up, and then eventually they get what they want. But
this is people complaining that they're not putting in the work that the other people that got promoted did, but complaining that they deserve the same money.
Exactly, same treatment, victim mentality, and privilege.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't fuck with that.
Things and could hang out with her in like tropical settings, like
nigga, where in the job description does it say you have to be able to hang out with Lizzo? What the fuck?
Yeah, when you're not working, it's not you being a background dancer. You don't have to be one of the people she chooses to do stuff with on the private.
That's crazy. Chill Rock. I'm gonna just let you know right now. We ever go on tour? Nigga, when I get off stage, if I go straight to my motherfucking room, bro, leave me in there, nigga. I'm an introvert. Let me go, nigga. Like having too much, like just being outside, nigga. I need to be able to go in my little cave for a little while. Right? I got to take it in small doses. Right. That don't mean I hate niggas. I'll come and hanging out with y'all. But nigga, I need to be able to dip off. Nigga, just be on my own for a little bit.
Be on your own, yo. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right, but then these motherfuckers, y'all, BX hated us. He never hung out with us. So
yeah.
If she hated you, she would have never hired you. You think you're the only big girl? Oh, you think you're the only big girl that can dance? Come on, my nigga. I could throw a quarter down the block and have a bunch of people doing a Tootsie Roll right now.
Yeah.
Right now to get on the same gig you got, the same opportunity you got. She had a whole TV show with people trying to do this. What the fuck? Yes, you are replaceable. You not Lizzo, nigga.
Yeah, that's what they keep forgetting.
YE and stuff like that. Some of our coworkers, you know, it's just like there was no line between professionalism and personal. And so we had in our minds that if we weren't, you know, down.
I didn't even know this, and we predicted this shit. That's what the girls were trying to negotiate, getting 50% of what the other backup people. Come on, no, you ain't gonna get that if you ain't putting in the same work. If the other girls are always there when Lizzo needs them,
on time, staying late.
They showing up. They not wilding. You ain't coming in big. What if Lizzo's like, in her head, she's like, listen, I need to be the fattest one on stage.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. She the only one that can be fat. And it's like, yo, I don't need nobody fatter than me behind me taking my shine.
Right. Let me be the big queen. I want to be
buff one.
Ursula. Let her be Ursula from Little Mermaid. Let her do her little dance, wiggle her hips.
Yeah.
Out here looking like the big sister witch from Hocus Pocus. I put a spell on you. Give
her shine, and then maybe one day you'll get yours.
Maybe one day, if you write a fucking album or something, you do so. You think background dancers don't get their shine? Ain't that Danny Lee chick a background dancer? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's just when she started, right? Or she still is.
I didn't know she did like choreography for Prince. Like, then she was official before she got her chance to do her music. But guess what? She got her chance.
You gotta work.
All I'll do is the background person. Like, people gotta just, do their thing and then get in when they fit in.
For anything that we would then be ostracized later. It was this unspoken thing in the camp that if you weren't super fun, like if you like skipped out on all of the like outings and, all that stuff, that you wouldn't be seen in good favor from Lizzo, and that you would then not be considered like one of the people that is like cool and down for anything, and then therefore not be booked for as many jobs.
You mentioned that there was some kind of a dispute over a retainer. When you parted company with Lizzo, when both of you parted company with Lizzo, was it just kind of happened? Were you terminated? Did you quit? How did the separation go?
Yeah. Okay,
they hype and shit to get that answer.
Yeah, they trying to get some. It's not the other backup dancers. None of the dancers got paid while on break, but the backup singers did. Okay, so they want to get paid like the backups. So
they singing.
Right.
Hold on. Who's singing? Who's the backup dancer? They're the backup dancers. They want to get paid like the singers?
Yeah.
How you going to want to get paid? That's definitely a even harder talent to find. Singers.
100%. 100%
So why
set,
you think
the amount of vocal training, like all types of shit. You can't, like, you could gain weight and think you could come in. You can't lose vocal ability and think you could come in.
Exactly. It's over.
You got to be in shape, right? And that's not even on some physical. You got to be in vocal shape. Like, you ain't going to be in full dancing shape, gaining weight. Impossible, bro. You're not going to be able to hit the 1-2s exactly at the exact moment doing that level of dancing. No. Hell no.
I agree.
So yeah, he put a bunch of arrows for me to read that. I read it. I got you. TMZ guy always seems super shady to me. TMZ is disgusting. That's big facts. Like what they did to Kobe. Whew, my nigga, the police didn't even put a nigga. The chopper was still burning, bro.
I know.
They put in the footage, the shot. I'm like, yo, my nigga, this is like rotten.com, bro. Y'all wilding.
They ain't give a fuck.
They didn't care. This teams, and guess what? They put it out for free. They ain't put it behind the paywall.
Usually they do that. They're like, we the first ones to have it.
Niggas put it on Patreon. Hey, yo, you got to sign up for Patreon to see this. TMZ was like, nigga, put it out. Nigga, put it out. Fuck it. Be the first. That's crazy. This TMZ guy was saying super shady to me, like a smart man, but a really untrustworthy man.
I agree.
He always been sleazy since he used to
their
do
body. Their body language in this interview is giving me like, they probably like, yo, let her go. Then they clip it, boom, go to her side, be like, say the most fucked up shit Lizzo ever did to you. We need the big money shots. We need people to feel sorry for you girls. Yeah. Because there's other girls that look up to Lizzo that's like, yo.
Yes. That they want to get the clips. They want to get whatever's the most like clickable content so they can monetize it and gain it. They will try to trigger a crazier reaction or get them to say something. 100%. That's TMZ. That's the game. Same as DJ Vlad. Same as a lot of these media people. Discuss TMZ really are horrible people trying to ruin people's life. That's big facts. Yeah, I saw a pretty believable conspiracy theory, but Kobe definitely Rumble video. Yeah, let me know. I'll look at that on Rumble. In between the U.S. Leg of the tour to the Europe tour, the dancers were expected not to take any other work while on break and not get paid. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Damn. Where y'all be getting all this information from?
They probably put it out.
Wow.
They just, I guess TMZ don't want to fucking talk about the real details, right? They just want to get the drama clip.
I seen what you calling them put out. I seen what you calling them put out a video too. Playback, Agent and Low.
How do you trust them niggas?
Bro, fuck no, I don't trust them niggas, bro. Yeah. I told you that they had put me on their Patreon before.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
For real? What the fuck?
A minute ago, we was talking about why what's the boy name? Yeet. Why he don't say nigga in his rap.
That's funny. And what, they like had you on?
No, I was just doing a reaction to their video and I tagged them in it. And then the next video that they did, they said some boy try to talk about us or some shit, but y'all want to see that it's on our Patreon.
That's crazy. These niggas is losers.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really care. I'm not going to go pay for that pit. I'm gonna look like a weirdo if I go pay for their Patreon to go watch that shit.
How much is their Patreon?
I don't know. I never went to it.
If this shit is on for some $5 shit, I might have checked it out. I might have checked it out just to get that shit and then unfucking sub for that Patreon right after. Just to get the clip. Like, let me see. And then I would have put it on my Patreon. Let me react to their Patreon shit and put it on my Patreon.
That should be crazy.
Yeah, they said they read the full lawsuit. I'm not defending. No, I get you. I know you're not defending either side. It's like, no, I appreciate you. What's up? Because we just reacting.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Right. If I did a more detailed video, that it's going to be on my main channel where I'm editing and all that shit. So, but for now, I'm just taking a look at it, just reacting.
For me, my situation was a little bit different than Ari's. There was a meeting that Lizzo had. It was all of our meetings were pretty intense, but this one was a more intense meeting with her just emphasizing the fact that she wasn't pleased with our performing and that we still weren't dancing up to, her standards. And basically this was after the intense
sound normal to me.
Audition.
Like I gotta work harder.
Right.
Went through after, having hours of rehearsal, to which she then brought up the allegations of us drinking before shows. I raised my hand to speak. She allowed me to speak. And in that moment, I let her know that, we never partook in those activities and that we would never put ourselves, her, or the show or our jobs in jeopardy. And days later, one of her tour managers terminated me in a hotel lobby. What goes into
So you didn't get terminated on the spot. Y'all were already in trouble for poor performance.
Yep.
She allowed you to say your piece, and then days later, with you not able to prove that it was connected, you were fired.
Sound like a regular job.
Sound like a regular job to me. And also, it don't matter why you were fired. And nigga, she the boss. Nigga, like, what? She can fire whoever she wants.
Yep, her final word to say, man. That's it. She feels as though she can find other backup dancers that's gonna not drink or perform at the highest, like just as well as the singers. Then you get paid just as well as the singers.
That's crazy. Yo, when I look up
them dance, if they that good.
I don't know. They are. There's only one chick that I knew used to dance for Liz. I don't know if she still does, but she used to be like one of those YouTube comedian actresses. When the YouTube comedy guys have like some of the Instagram models in their skits and shit.
Yeah.
And I seen her thick ass dancing for Lizzo. She might not be fat enough. They want to be like, nah, you just thick. You fuck with us. But I just looked up who won the Watch Out for the Big Girls. That shit said Lizzo. Lizzo tearfully accepts her first Emmy. Nigga, she won. Nigga, she the real winner. She won an Emmy award for that shit. That's what it say. It don't even tell me who won the show. None of that. Just that Lizzo won an Emmy fucking award for that.
Wow.
That's hilarious. That's mad funny. It don't even, I can't find a picture of who won the show. I don't know who won this damn show.
Termination is that I had felt for a really long time that they were questioning my abilities due to weight gain. It was never explicitly said, hey, you're gaining weight. Your job is in jeopardy.
Yeah, she was crazy. Apparently she made them pray and then go to the red light district.
Yo.
That's crazy. That just sound wild. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus, Team Jesus, but I don't force my shit on anybody. You know what I mean? Hey, shit, we got some Muslim brothers in the chat, man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Muslim brothers.
Y'all.
Just make them as-salam. I hope I said it right. Shout out to all you guys. I got love for everybody that's, holding it down and showing love for the Lord in whatever way they choose. Right? So, I'm not trying to force people to pray, nothing like that. I ask people for permission to pray for them.
Yeah.
I don't just pray for people, right? Unless for all my supporters as a whole, I do put you guys in my prayers. But I ask people for permission for the solo prayer for sure. Yeah. And if they say no, or if they don't even respond, then I just leave it alone.
You would think not to pray for me for?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
Mad people have 100%. Yeah, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. That's cool. That's because think about it. There's people that see voodoo as a religion. If someone wants to do a voodoo prayer for me, I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not comfortable with that. So if someone says if their religion, they practice Santa Maria or whatever the fuck they choose to, that's on their own volition. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna respect your wishes. I'm not gonna be like, no, you have to listen to this. No, you don't. No, you don't. Honestly, man, people try to force feed me Jesus and just the Bible my whole life. It was until I got 20. Because mind you, I grew up in a church family. I was in church every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every day was a different day. Monday's midnight. Tuesday is for teenagers. Wednesday is women's night. And my mom was a single mom, so we had to go with her. Thursday is choir practice. Friday is this. Every night was a different night for something. And nigga, we went to church every day. My brother stopped going. And I was like, how the fuck does he get to not go?
Yeah, that's always good.
My mom didn't want to hear none of that shit. A few more years, I kept going. And eventually, I got old enough to put my foot down. No, nigga, I'm not going. Enjoy. So now my mom just be taking my little brother. She take whoever she want with her. Yeah, but it took and mind you, I still was a Christian. But when I realized my true love for the Lord and all this stuff, I was in my 20s, going through some of the worst predicaments, and I just by chance happened to be somewhere where somebody gave a fucking sermon, and that shit touched my soul, bro.
Wow.
I felt that shit was like one solo tear came down like the fucking Native American commercial. I was like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was blood. I'm like, what? Oh, it's yo, son, that's a tear. So I'm like, and then pastor was you want to talk to me? And he took me in the back with a few other people, and we grabbed the Bible, and he was breaking certain shit down. And I was just telling him my whole life, this and this and this and this. Fam, and he was how many times you been shot at? I'm like, mad times. How many times you been shot? Never. He's you don't think that's for a reason?
Yo.
I'm like, oh shit. Right. So now I've truly believed now, I'm convinced that the Lord wants me to speak. And I think that is what he protected me while I was in all these crazy nigga dodging bullets. Type shit, running down the street zigzag, nigga. How? I'm still here. People try to run up on me with knives, and I'm still here.
Yeah,
it's kind of. I think it's meant for me to speak, right? And it doesn't have to be me force feeding the Lord to people, right? If just leading by example, people decide, let me give Jesus a chance.
Right. When you need him the most.
Right. Exactly. That's the way I see that shit. But I'm not trying to force feed it to people. And you have to pray. Man. These niggas say they don't feel comfortable with me praying. Okay, cool. I pray for myself. You pray for the rest of God's people. You know what I mean? My family.
It was never that. It was very nuanced. It was very under the rug. And I think that language was used to keep from being canceled. Previously, she had said, she was worried about me at South by Southwest. And when I was at
South by Southwest, that was the first time I had showed up to a Lizzo event or gig, noticeably having gained weight. There was nothing different about me. My performance skills were the same.
It's the same.
Shorty, why
She should have said advanced. I became elite.
She should have became elite if they told her to step her game up already. If your shit was the same, but also she talking about I was not overweight. Out here looking like out here looking like this. You talking about something you didn't gain nothing?
You didn't gain nothing. You trying to outdo Lizzo? Are you being disrespectful
She's trying
right now?
to outdo Lizzo.
That's disrespectful.
You can't.
She built her brand on that, and you trying to be in the background looking bigger and better, and niggas is like, damn, you should have done over there in the back.
Imagine trying to work for Eugenia Cooney, and you trying to be skinnier than her. That's crazy. You can't do that. It's a brand.
It's a brand.
You can't do that.
Literally, that's the main thing people are forgetting. It's a brand.
That's like trying to be like the work for the Galera and you trying to drink more than him. Impossible.
You can't outdrink him because then he's going to look like, he couldn't handle it.
You don't look like he can't handle his liquor. We all know he definitely can't handle his liquor. He don't even need to look like it.
Demeanor was the same. My energy was the same. The only thing that was different about me was my weight. And in this meeting,
what I said.
That's the main thing we've been saying. Yo, you was right, bro.
Did it. And man, she's no way.
She keep looking off when she talking. The girl staring her down, breaking her like, bitch, do not fuck up. The lawyer in the middle, like,
look at this fight. He like, bitch.
He like, this shit was
no way. You did not gain a bunch of weight and still physics says that's a lie. There's no way. You're not gonna move the way you move.
Everything,
you have more to move.
Yep.
Just is what it is. And I know this because I lost 100 pounds. Man, nigga, I looked like a drill sergeant the first time I started doing chin-ups after I lost all this weight. Because I was so used to doing chin-ups with all my fucking fat on me. Nigga, when I'm doing, I'm like, oh, shit.
That shit hurt, right?
Oh, nigga, it was easy. I almost flew over the bar.
Oh, when you lost 100 pounds.
Yeah, because I was used to doing chin-ups and it used to hurt,
weight.
nigga. I had to build up. When I first started doing chin-ups, when I was big as hell, nigga, like me and my military friends would try to do it, and he taught me to do something called negatives, where you hold yourself up and slowly drop down. And that builds your strength for doing chin-ups. So I was big doing chin-ups. I could get up to like 10, 15s, shit like that. Now, nigga, I was sitting there busting them shits. So I almost one-armed that shit.
You gonna get
I'm
there.
so used. I'm like, damn, like, yeah, because I'm not carrying all the weight anymore. So I'm able to move better. Nigga, if niggas thought I could fucking throw hands before, nigga, what? I'm Kung Fu jacking this motherfucker now,
nigga. Move, more.
Spinning back kick, nigga. I'm over here doing katas right now as I'm talking to you, nigga. I do like 5 head kicks. 8 head kicks, right? Easy. I'm Kung Fu jacking this bitch. Nigga, like all this weight. I'm so used to, even when I was big, I used to wear a weight vest and fucking ankle weights and all that shit on some Rock Lee type shit. So now I feel like Rock Lee when he dropped all them fucking weights and he about to get it in. I'm moving around, flying. So yes, when it comes to physical shit, exactly. When it comes to physical shit, being in shape and not having that much weight on you is important, bro.
It's important, but nobody believe it.
All right.
She stated as well that, dancers get fired for gaining weight. And then she kind of paused and looked at me, and I still don't know if she really meant to single me out in that moment. But when she looked at me and she said that, I was kind of like, so she's really concerned about my weight. And then, when we had that private meeting, when I was kind of cornered, I
was cornered.
They kind of wouldn't let me,
gain more weight.
Get away with not telling them something personal. So,
if I wanted to check her blood pressure, I couldn't. Like that shit look crazy, man. Like
it's like she put on a linen.
Yeah,
the joint you put on your bed. She just fuck it.
Like fuck it. Yeah, she look crazy. Like, and mind you, if this is her choice, I'm not trying to shame her, right? I'm not body shaming her. But we're strictly talking about the athleticism it takes to be a dancer and performer.
Yeah, it takes a lot, a lot of working out.
A lot, nigga. Like you cannot be up there wilding out. I don't know. That sounds wild, bro. That sounds
She only
wild.
left because that's her friend, right? She resigned because that's her friend.
Oh, they were fired. I think they said that there was 3 girls. The Spanish one resigned. They both got fired after the fact. They trying to act like they all left. No. One of them left. They got fired, and now they're suing.
Reason why something was wrong with me. So I ended up telling them that I struggle with, anxiety and depression, and that I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. And it's
oh my God, she wants to feel bad.
Everyone has depression. Shit. Some people more than the other person. Anxiety that's a normal thing as well. I have more anxiety than the average person. Everyone else is always surprised when I say that. Yes, I suffer from anxiety. When I was younger,
anxiety too.
There you go. It's normal. It's normal. When I was young, my military friends taught me a trick to knock that the fuck out. Whereas you have control over your body. If your body starts shaking and you get nervous, anxiety, nigga, don't let your body punk you into not being able to do what you got to do. Fear always negates greatness. So I will force myself to do the shit. If I'm nervous, I'm gonna do it more. You think I wasn't nervous to jump on stage and do comedy routines before my friends rapped? Yup.
Damn.
Did it anyway. I showed clips of that. I did it anyway, nigga. You think I was nervous to rap in front of Fergie when I first met her and I had to freestyle? Did it anyway.
You had to do what you had to do.
Forgot all my lyrics and freestyle. Didn't matter. I was going to do it regardless, nigga. Think I'm not nervous when someone tries to attack me or if I get into fisticuffs or when I did mixed martial arts and competed jiu-jitsu tournaments, I wasn't nervous? Of course.
You were. You got to get through it, man.
I have courage. I'm not fearless. I have courage. I can be afraid and still keep going. I'm going to persevere no matter what. Nigga, I get more pumped up if I'm more nervous. Nigga, when I used to get in the gym, if a big, strong dude comes in there, I want that to be my partner. I want the intimidating motherfucker to come and train with me.
Yeah,
let's go.
Push me to my liberal limits and not me just saying for the bare.
And they always end up
quitting. For the bare minimum by yourself sometimes.
Exactly. They always end up quitting. Let's see if we could check out. I'm trying to see these damn banana details.
Yeah, everybody keep telling me about it. I had posted a meme and everybody was like, she was force feeding people bananas and smacking them.
Let me see. Let's see. Allegedly.
What's up, peace? Welcome back to the Lionel B Show. It's your first time tuning into the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on.
These niggas' audio trash. I hope my audio don't sound like that. This shit sound crazy.
The videos, man. Also, make sure y'all click that notification bell button.
That shit loud.
So anytime I drop a brand new video, y'all be the first ones to get it. Now, peace, man. We do have a new clip that just came out where, man, all of this lawsuit stuff against Lizzo and her dancers is making complete sense.
Let me shout out the channel this is too, by the way.
He gonna straight say
Lionel B Show. You said what you said?
He gonna straight protect the backup dancers.
You think so?
Yeah, he going to.
Now, guys, if you watched the video I dropped yesterday, it goes into full detail. So make sure you guys click on that previous one where Lizzo is exposed. But apparently, man, one of the people that's actually suing Lizzo came out and said they actually had to go to some weird show in Amsterdam in the red light district where they were actually eating.
Nigga, show me the clip. Where's this clip at? You got footage, something? Let me see. No, he's just talking.
Bananas out of girls' boxes. Now, guys, Lizzo just hung herself because right now there's an
metaphorically
interview that got leaked that shows that she was actually talking about going to that same place. Now, guys, check this out.
I got some rest finally, or kind of, it's Amsterdam, so we party.
Well, I saw what you did yesterday because I follow you on Instagram, and I saw on the Insta stories you were on the red light district.
Yeah, we were.
You were to the Casa Rosso.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever go to the red light district.
Nah, man, it ain't worth it. Burn boogie.
You know about that? You know about the red light?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't going to no red light. Nigga, I seen Hostel 1,000 times. I don't know when some chick to be like, hey, come over here and knock me out. And I wake up in some room, tired, and the niggas is bidding over who get to do something. No.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm cool. I get buns, right? I don't go to the red light district to see some ass. Like I could just make a call, right? See a shorty, something like, ooh, let's go to where these. I don't want to say it on YouTube, but these, performers.
Jones,
wow,
yeah.
Oh my God, how do you know that?
I want to go to some of the restaurants out there. Nigga, like that's the only reason I would ever go to Amsterdam is to go to like the coffee shops where they got some of the THC coffees and shit. Nigga, THC cappuccino. Nigga, like it's just everything. You get the cookies so easily. Just walk in, nigga, pay for the cookie.
I need to take a break from YouTube today.
Right.
Yeah,
nigga, I would kill myself. Nigga, like I'll do a vlog. And nigga, first time trying one of these cookies.
That'd be cool.
This shit about to fuck me up. Let me just record about shit. That should be fire. But I got to go with a crew. I can't go to Amsterdam by myself. I got to go with a crew. We got to stick together. I got to make sure everyone's accounted for, nigga. Everyone is accounted for. Make sure everything's good, nigga. I know I might be sounding crazy, but I've watched too many movies and documentaries about niggas going over there and they gone.
Yeah.
Just disappear.
Middle of the red light district, so I recognize a lot of places, and I saw that you saw a live sex show. Please tell me everything about the sex show.
It was people fucking, man. It was crazy.
Hold on. So y'all said the one who quit on their own volition isn't even a part of the lawsuit? The ones that got fired or suing?
Yo.
That's crazy. I would think that the one that quit would be suing, not the ones that got fired.
They were just doing it, but you know what? It was beautiful. Yeah. I went to the one show where it was like a couple and they were like passionately making love.
It was really passionate?
It was really, they kissed.
This is crazy. And she's making her dancers go there? Why wouldn't you just say no? You have to go?
No.
They kissed after. I'm not gonna say what she did.
Well, if you don't go, you don't get
show where you eat the banana out the.
Oh snap! She blatantly said she wants. Wait, let me
say what she did.
Banana out the.
But I'm trying to go to the show where you eat the banana out the.
Okay, so she did go to the show. She planned. She says that she states on going there. Wow.
Yep.
That does look pretty damaging. But do we know if they were forced or if the girls just did it on their own volition? They did say that they rewarded the girls that did go. So do you think these girls did it to try to get rewarded?
Yeah.
They probably got fired and was like, no, you made me.
Like, you did that shit like you didn't like it.
I'm not eating no banana out of nothing. I don't even like bananas.
But if you want to be a part of the team, man,
then you gotta go bananas.
You gotta go bananas, literally.
That sounds crazy.
Which one is that?
It's a banana bar.
That's the banana bar?
And the fact that everyone knows where this place is
they freaky.
See, how do you not know that working for Lizzo was going to be, how my Muslim brother say it, haram? Haram? How you know it was going to be Sodom and Gomorrah? You know it's going to be nasty in that motherfucker? For real? You lying.
They just want to be background. They want to be background dancers and to the point where they can start their own career off of her.
All right, think about this, right? Dancer. You are a dope reactor, right? If Little Nas X was like, hey, I want you to, specifically react to me, come follow me on tour and follow me and react, would you say yes?
Fuck no. My morals and my pride is more important than that.
I don't even want to talk to Little Nas X or Little Nasty is what I call it. I don't want that energy around me. Cool. Even when I tried to listen to his music, I took to put the video on. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Turn this off. I can't even put the music video on, bro. This nigga
he only had
wild.
one song that caught my attention. It was the Big Green Tractor. That's him, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, no.
Or the Old Town Road?
What is that? Oh yeah, Old Town Road.
I'm going to take this down to the hotel road. Nigga, those lyrics
that don't have me in a chokehold
to me now. That nigga, if you listen to the lyrics, and I'ma ride until I can't no more, and I'ma ride until I can't no more, and he's gonna ride until he can't no. Hey yo, niggas didn't know what that song was about. You gonna go to the Old Town Road? I don't want to go to the Old Town Road no more.
That don't have me in a chokehold back then.
That was a dope record. I ain't gonna front. Like he makes cool music sometimes. It's the other things attached to it. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? You twerking on the devil, then you snap his neck and become the new king of hell. and then sell devil blood sneakers to children and then admit that you know that your fan base is children. I'm not going to work for that, man. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not working for that shit either.
Yeah, no.
When he put the blood in that John, I said, wow. Put the blood in the
This nigga was bugging, bro. And he didn't even have permission. He got sued for that.
Yeah, you
and they have the banana in the coochie
and ping pong balls.
and you have to go.
Oh my
Yikes.
God.
So there you have it, man. So
catch
that's
it.
not
You gotta
ping
go.
pong balls.
And you have to go.
Yikes.
Oh, so she was aware that you supposed to bite that banana out of there. That's nasty. Okay, so now that we got that, all right, I think that's enough information for that portion. Let's see what Lizzo has to say. She responds to the allegations.
Lizzo's response.
I think where I have a hard time believing these girls is I think they went on their own volition to try to impress Lizzo. And I think they ate that stuff out that girl's whatever to impress Lizzo. And now that they're being fired, they're like, but wait, I ate this stuff.
Why didn't you made me do what I didn't want to do.
Why didn't you quit? Why didn't you try to sue then? You didn't because you was getting paid.
You're getting paid, yep.
Now you fired. Now it's okay. Let's sue.
Now, with the lawsuit filed against Lizzo, several of the singer's former dancers accusing her of sexual harassment and a hostile work environment. And we're now also hearing from Lizzo herself. Juju.
And this is a man. She would have been canceled already. Shit, look what happened to Aries Spears. I felt bad for him.
As a man, you can't do the things that these women get away with.
No, well, you remember what happened with Aries Spears?
Nah. Can you
remember that was connected to Lizzo too. So Aries Spears is a comedian that used to be on a show called Mad TV. He really ain't do nothing since then. He's done a few comedy specials that made noise. He was real funny, but he got like blackballed because he does like he goes crazy. He goes a little too far sometimes, right? With his jokes. He wows out. Paul Mooney type shit. I'm gonna offend whoever. Nigga, one time he got beat up while he was on Corey Holcomb's podcast. He was talking shit, and the co-host was like, I had enough, and jumped up and just started swinging on him. Right? And then he sued Corey Holcomb. But yeah, he made a few jokes about Lizzo, how he wasn't attracted to Lizzo. Then Lizzo sent the cancer brigade at him, and then they went and found like an old sketch that he did where they insinuated that he was the P word, that he was into children, that he was a chomo. Right? And it had him and Tiffany Haddish in it. And the show was about, or the skit was about him pretending to be Bill Cosby, and he's assaulting the kid.
Jesus Christ.
But then when you go and research, 'cause I remember when this skit came out because it got banned from every website and he had to put it on his website. And the skit was crazy. But what the overall message and what they don't tell you is that the skit was a public service announcement for be careful who you leave your kids with. It says that in the very beginning and in the end. Also, the skit ends with him, like, I guess, in a position, and the kid is looking at him now with the creepy face about to assault him. It's like some crazy, edgy shit. That's overall about, like, nigga, be careful. And it says it specifically at the end. Be careful who you leave your children with. It was a edgy sketch as a warning, right? People took this and said he was the P word.
Yo, they just switched the whole thing around.
Yeah. I think it was a fan of Lizzo, and then I can't prove this, but this nigga out of nowhere, right after he does the Lizzo joke, now people are trying to cancel him, and this person tries to cancel Tiffany Haddish and says she was a personal friend of Tiffany Haddish and had no idea this is the type of content they was going to make.
Yo.
But then after a little bit, we get news that the lawsuit gets dropped, handled behind the scenes. The woman apologizes, hey, we talked about it. It's not what I thought it was. Don't worry, let's move on. And I think Tiffany Haddish just moved on, and Aries Spears is still buried under a rock. Crying, doing streams, crying, nigga. Like, man, I don't know, man. I'm just different. I'm canceled for real now. I'm never coming back. Nigga, my numbers is smashing his numbers in podcasting, and he was famous.
Wow. That is a crazy ass quick story you just did on his ass.
Yeah, Aries Spears. It's kind of sad. But to be honest, this is where not being a dick. I'm an asshole. I'm not a dick. But he was a huge douche to a lot of people within the comedy scene who was on Mad TV that was less popular than him. So where once he got in trouble, these people could have reached out and helped him. They could have had him on their podcast. They declared the air, but they was like, fuck him. We don't like him. He was mean to us when we were young and up and coming. And this is why you don't try to shit on smaller creators thinking that you're going to always be the biggest one. And nigga, they could end up being the biggest fucking YouTuber ever and shit on you. And now when you need help, they're just like, fuck you. So that's kind of him. He kind of like reaped what he sowed by him doing certain things and offending people and not giving a fuck. Like he kind of like went over the edge to where now niggas is just like, yeah, I can't fuck with you. I don't want to be Ari Spears. I'm comfortable being Patrice O'Neal. I make some people mad, but the real motherfuckers, they fuck with me. The real motherfuckers don't even like Ari Spears.
Damn.
They just like, yeah, he's honest, but sometimes he goes too far. He's like a clout chaser for comedy.
Wow.
Because think about it. You was on a network television show. You're getting a bunch of numbers. You're getting checks. You famous. You're on Mad TV.
Yeah.
At one point, Saturday Night Live was better than, no, my bad, reverse. Mad TV was better than Saturday Night Live at one point. All the kids was watching Mad TV when I was a kid. That shit was funny. I'm mad that HBO took it off the app. I want to watch it. It's such a funny show. That shit is edgy as fuck, bro. Like,
and he used to be on it. Ari Spears.
Nigga, he was one of the main cast members, one of the first people, and he was going crazy. Like, the nigga did a Cisco song. Remember the Thong song?
Yeah, thong.
He did a song called The Wrong Song where he's talking about fat girls wearing bikinis and going to the fucking beach. You wrong? Wrong. I seen you been drinking that cola soda. And you
Yo, that sounds like a fucking funny ass priority.
Funny as fuck. Like the whole show, it was edgy humor that we make people mad. Like the first episode, they put a black man on the back of a fucking like bus. They buy that nigga to be a cast member. That's what they get. That's the first episode. They're like, yo, we need some people for a comedy show. And they drive a truck around and they see a pimp with some hoes and like, hey, they grab that nigga and throw him in the back of a fucking truck and drive this nigga to the set to be one of the cast members of Mad TV. And I was like, oh, this is hilarious, bro. It was super edgy, but he was like one of the stars of that shit. So when he left Mad TV, he had a big buzz, had comedy shows, the Shaq special, but him rubbing people so wrong in his style of comedy kind of like blackballed him. So then when it was independent and okay, you could upload your own videos. He's used to getting attention. He's going to do the Tekashi 6ix9ine and try to offend as many people as possible, try to make them mad and get clicks and views. And nobody is going to want to see that, my nigga. Like, because now you just doing shit to win. Like, I get the point of view of, okay, let's put out a public service announcement about a kid being left with the wrong adults and something going to happen. Okay, I understand that. But you do know that that's going to be viewed in a certain way where that's never going to be a major comedic hit. Never. Never, nigga. There was whole movies made like that. Tom Green had a movie called Freddie Got Fingered where he lies on his father about being assaulted. And that was a classic to me. You know how many people talk about that being one of the funniest movies now? Never. Times have changed, right? You can't just base your own shit off of that. Exactly. Right. So I'm okay with the humor, but you got to realize that once you make that fucking step, you will never be mainstream again.
Nope.
Ever. And people will try to cancel you. You're not going to get the popular votes. The cool podcast ain't going to be with you. You're never going to get to hang out with the cool kids. You got to just live in that. But he's a nigga that's screaming to hang with the cool kids. Please, let me be on your show. Please, please, please.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, you don't remember? You used to shit on these people. Like, and you too edgy. It's too much.
Yeah, they forget that shit. You're going to take somebody else shit and get them banned.
Exactly. I like edgy shit, but if Joji was like, yo, I'm going to do the Filthy Frank character, can I be on your show? I'm going to be like, no. I don't want Filthy Frank on my show, and I like edgy shit, but no, thank you. Sam Hyde, I would have to be careful with. I would pre-record. I pre-record all my interviews, just in case. Because sometimes some real shit gets said, and I got to edit it, nigga. I always sit there. I want to interview you again for the podcast, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. Anytime.
Definitely pull up, man. It's been dope, man. I've been doing some real great interviews. But yeah, with that, you got to be real careful. Hold on, let's finish this Lizzo. Let's see what Lizzo got to say.
Do you have those details for us? Good morning.
Absolutely. Good morning to you, Robin. We all know that Lizzo is known for her sassy brand of self-love and body positivity, but she and her dance team captain are now being sued for being shockingly less than positive.
That's crazy. This was the only good song I ever heard from Lizzo in existence.
Yeah, me too.
I thought this shit was fire when I first heard it. I was like, oh, this is cool.
And then I saw that vibe.
Yo, she made the lyrics from memes. I was like, okay, that's why. That's funny. Like memes that niggas was collecting, they turned them into lyrics.
Wow.
I'm 100% that. But she got sued for that shit.
What? I didn't know that.
Because if somebody make a meme and I take it and turn it into a hit fucking song, I owe them a check.
Wow.
Nigga, if I say bitches saying shit, fuck Will Smith. And put it in a meme, and then someone make a banger song, bitches saying shit. Ah, fuck Will Smith. I need a check, brother. Nigga, that's my song. Right? Especially if you made the whole song, right? But this was just one line. But if they made the whole song, I need a check.
This morning, the growing fallout for Lizzo after the Truth Hurts singer was sued by 3 of her former dancers, saying their truth hurts. The suit filed on Tuesday by Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez accused the Grammy winner of creating a hostile work environment, weight shaming them, and pressuring them to participate in parties with overly sexual atmospheres.
All the rumors are true, yeah. I've been in the band, yeah. Focused on this music.
Davis and Williams say they started performing with Lizzo after.
The news, man, these niggas is petty. You think I'm petty?
Bro, look at how they did. Yeah, exactly.
That's foul, bro. All the rumors are true, yeah. Yeah. Somebody said, I got some questions for Chill Rock. Hey, if you want to call and ask questions, if you want to, just ask them in the chat, feel free, man. Feel free.
I feel like she got a beanie question.
Oh, shit. But did you ever get that beanie?
You know what I got?
That beanie, Chill Rock?
What I did with that $10, I'm about to pay rent. It helps
You
out.
fuck that beanie, nigga. I'm trying to have a roof over my head. Fuck is you talking about?
I'm going to be able to be like how I am right now, comfortable.
Big facts. Talking about beanie. I get the beanie later, nigga.
I'm going to get the beanie in the winter.
Right. Nigga. I don't want no beanie right now. Beanie, nigga. Let me get some beans. I'm nigga trying to eat.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right. Beanie.
Her 20
beanie seagull, nigga.
We gotta fund our channels.
Right, nigga, this shit ain't even monetized yet. Nigga. I'll probably be monetized soon. But this shit ain't monetized. Yo, they cut the monetization qualifications in half?
Oh yes, bro. That's why I think I've been trying to post my more on my second channel.
Right, you get that shit monetized quick as fuck. How many subs you got on your second channel?
I think like 180.
180?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could build that up. You could build that up in no time.
21 reality show. Watch out for the big girls. But
watch out for the big
2023.
girls.
It was a very heartbreaking.
Who won? Can somebody tell me who won this damn show?
Williams say they started performing with Lizzo after competing in her 2021 reality show.
Okay, so wait. So all 3 of them was on the show? That's crazy.
Watch out for the big girls, but were fired in 2023.
It was a very, very heartbreaking experience to go through, just because we looked up to this woman and we were thinking that everything
was plaintiff.
That's her name? No, that's not.
Crystal Williams.
Yo, chill. You trolling me, man.
What does it say at the bottom?
Plaintiff.
That's her nickname for her ad
No. Oh shit. Nah, like plaintiff, like a plaintiff, the person that's filing a lawsuit. Like when you go to one of those judge shows and they're like the plaintiff.
Yo, I be learning a lot of shit when I'm on here. You gonna turn me into a real detective?
Yo, I'm with it. Nigga said her name is Plaintiff. I was about to agree with you. I didn't know what you were saying. I was about to say, nigga, if her name is Tiff, she sure is.
I thought that was her government name, and I thought that was her name for some reason.
I was 100% going to agree with you. Like, yup, Tiff sure is plain, my nigga. She plain as hell. But no, her name Crystal Williams, but she's the plaintiff, the one that's making the accusation.
Was going to be essentially what we dreamed of.
The women telling our station KABC they feared retaliation.
We can't really say no when there's this sense of authority and power over you at all times. When there's this sense of, I'm going to lose my job if I don't
get that just solved the case for me.
Yeah, you got fired, and you could have stayed on your morals. You could have stood on her morals from that rip and saved herself.
That what that tell me is that they chose to eat those bananas out them butts. This ain't gonna get monetized. They chose to do this. And now that they're fired, now they're saying, but I felt like I had to because you were my boss. No, nigga, you can say no. Like what? If your boss tell you, hey, listen, I need you to fly to Afghanistan. You gonna stay out there for like maybe about 9 months, no food, no water.
Yeah.
Come back. Nigga, you can easily be like, no, that sounds outrageous. Okay. So does eating a banana out of somebody. That sounds outrageous as well. Nigga,
But
I
it's the
won't even clean a
qualifications
toilet.
to be on a team with Lizzo.
Nigga, I won't clean a toilet. You got bitches eating bananas out of this. That's crazy. Nigga, I'm telling you, I've quit a job because they told me to mop the floor, bro. And I was like, nigga, I'm a bouncer.
Yeah.
I'm not mopping. Nigga, and I just went and found another bouncing job where I didn't have to mop the fucking floor. Nigga, because the floor was nasty. So, nigga, if they can't say no to eating bananas out of, come on.
The artist and be her best friend.
And overnight, the third plaintiff, Noelle Rodriguez, who was hired as a dancer for Lizzo's Juice video in 2018, telling ABC News the singer became aggressive after she resigned from her position this spring.
I told her why. I was like, I feel unsafe. I feel disrespected.
Who the hell is that?
And I have never experienced such treatment in the 7 years that I've been doing this. And
I thought you said the third girl wasn't in it.
That's what I thought too, but apparently she has her own lawyer.
Oh shit. Like her.
So the other two girls are together with the same lawyer, and I got it wrong. She's in it, but she's the one that quit. I think she might be the only one that has a suit because she quit on her own volition. The other ones got fired months later, but she has her own team, her own lawyer.
To prove all of those things right by balling up her fist and saying, "You're so effing lucky. You're so effing lucky." Basically alluding to hitting me, that she's not going to hit me as she's inching towards me. And then one of our fellow dance mates and her best friend comes and pulls her back from assaulting me.
Lizzo's persona is one thing, but that after listening to these three brave ladies, that the reality is different.
It's hard to love yourself in a world that doesn't love you back. You know what I mean? And I've been trying to do it so boldly.
Lizzo, a longtime champion of body positivity and inclusivity, is
The girl that quit is saying that Lizzo threatened to throw hands and said, "You so lucky." So Lizzo is the Suge Knight of big girls?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Unfortunately.
All Lizzo know how to do is eat and twerk. Nigga, what are you talking about?
That's her talent. So
You think Lizzo
she
could fight?
doesn't want nobody to do that better than her, bro.
You think Lizzo could throw hands better than a professional dancer?
Fuck no. She probably gonna have good footwork and then drop her.
Nigga, that kick on.
known for surrounding herself with plus-size performers in her music and her Emmy-winning reality show.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me.
Noelle, the third dancer, told us that during those 7 years as a dancer, she worked with stars like Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, and Lady Gaga, and that she never
Shut
felt
the fuck up. I know that was you. I ain't even got to look. I should send your ass back to Crenshaw Peak with his hot ass coat hangers, bitch. Would you like that?
False allegations, adding that the dancers admitted they were told their
fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me.
Noelle, the third dancer, told us that during those 7 years as a dancer, she worked with stars like Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, and Lady Gaga, and that she never felt disrespected or treated badly. Now, this morning, Lizzo is responding, saying these are false allegations, adding that the dancers admitted they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate, and adding that, quote, "I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight." But these are grabbing headlines for
really
days.
are.
They really are, Juju.
Yeah, that was just a portion of her statement. She went on and on and on. So we'll.
I'm confused.
Nigga said she went on and on and on.
So Lizzo's bullying them for being as big as her. What they trying to say. And the other girl saying she wanted to throw hands with her. So she threatened her. But her friend, her best friend, and another backup dancer helped her. And the other girl said, what?
She ate a banana out of somebody's.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Oh, damn.
And then they were fired for being too fat.
Yeah. If you weigh more than Lizzo when you step on the scale, it's consequences. She's already told him in the beginning. She said you can get fired for being overweight.
There you go.
That's a verbal warning.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't take it and apply it to their work ethic. And then look, that happened. So they're like, yo, what's the best way we can get some money out of this situation before we don't got nothing? You said, am I a top or a bottom? I'm a middleman.
Oh, no. You don't know what that means, Gerard.
What you mean by that? I thought that's what that's what the Island Boys said they was. He said he was a top.
You want to be one of the Island, whatever the Island Boys was?
No, I don't want to be none of that.
Top or bottom is a alphabet community terminology for meaning are you pitching or you catching?
I'm pitching. I think
you're not doing nothing because you're not in the alphabet community. You ain't none of that shit. You ain't none of that shit, nigga. You ain't in the alphabet community. You you ain't pitching, catching. Because who's catching? If you pitching, who's catching?
Damn. I ain't think about that.
I'm not even in the game.
So Kyra tried to set me up.
Uh-huh.
That's why I said I'm a
Look at the
middleman.
Look at the statement. Look at another one. What's the next statement she said? I'm over here killing these nachos.
Because it's giving bottom.
There you go. You see what she's saying now? She tried to roast you. Saying you a middleman? Or saying you a switch? They're saying, yo, sometimes I bottom, sometimes I...
sometimes I'm... Yeah, no, I'm none
You're
of
not
it.
getting it. You don't get it.
I'm none of
You're
it.
not none of those. There you go. Yeah. You ain't bottoming, you ain't topping. You none of that
Just
shit.
the Island Boys?
Just the Island Boys.